Hi, my name's Corban Welter. I'm a mandolin player and songwriter. I just graduated from the Berklee College of Music in Boston, so I've been living there for the past few years. I am not really sure where I'm from. I grew up traveling around. My dad's was in the Navy while I was growing up, and so I spent a lot of time in Hawaii and Japan, Washington State, a couple places in Europe. I actually picked up playing mandolin while I was living in Bahrain. I started playing mandolin because my dad had a mandolin, and I was just starting to get into music, living in Bahrain, and was playing guitar for a year or so, started getting into the Carter family's music, and then started moving to some of Bill Monroe's stuff and listening to Bill play mandolin. And so I started playing on my dad's Martin flat top, or canted, one of the ones from the 60s with the kind of canted top to it, and just started playing that, and actually took it with me while we were moving from Bahrain to the next place we were living, which was Alabama. And so I spent a couple months just kind of traveling and playing mandolin, and taught myself to play just listening to Bill Monroe recordings. When I first started going to school for mandolin, I was really focused on being an instrumentalist. I was listening to a lot of new acoustic music. I was listening to a lot of David Grisman, Tony Rice, Bela Fleck. I was really focused on soloing and playing fast, flashy, hot picking. I was really interested in learning to play jazz really well when I first started coming to Berklee, and my focus actually shifted a lot because I started asking myself what I wanted to do with music and what my larger life goals with music were. And so I shifted to kind of focus more on songwriting. And so I still play mandolin a lot. It's a tool that I use on a very regular basis. I love playing it, but I'm really focused as a songwriter. And so this is my melody tool sometimes when I'm writing, and especially when I'm playing fronting a band as a mandolin player. So I'll play lead lines and melody, and strum along and sing. I really enjoyed taking lessons with Mike Marshall. I was living in Belgium. My dad was working in Belgium, and so I lived there for a couple of years, and I would take the train to his house in Germany, and spent I guess a couple years taking lessons with him very intermittently, and I would just take the train over there. I would record the lesson. I would spend time just asking him every question that I could about mandolin, and his approach to the instrument and his approach to music in general. And he's such a wonderful, friendly, kind person who really just helped me progress as a mandolin player. And I would recommend, if you have a chance to take lessons with him, do that. I don't know. I can't pick just one. I really like the first David Grisman Quintet album. That's really great, really strong. I really like a lot of Tony Rice's instrumental albums from kind of the same period, a little bit later, where he was playing with Sam Bush, Mike Marshall, John Reichman. Mandolin playing on all those albums are really great. Sam Bush is playing on all of Bela Fleck's albums and all of Tony Rice's bluegrass albums. There's just so much that's so good. To be quite honest, when I pick up mandolin now, I usually just kind of improvise and noodle around and see where the instrument leads me. I'll play fiddle tunes now and then. I've practiced a lot of just basic accompaniment for songs, which a lot of people, I think, underestimate the difficulty of being able to strum in a way that really supports vocals, strum or like play cross-picking patterns or any kind of something that's meant to support a vocal rather than to be the focus of the performance.
I'm going away for to leave you, love. I'm going away for a while, but I'll come back to you sometime if I go 10,000 miles.
I have been writing original music for the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, and I'm really focused on developing that in an ensemble setting and also in a solo setting. So I'm arranging those songs for various ways that I'm going to perform them. I'm working on an album of solo stuff, and I hope to release that soon, and we'll be performing that music solo and with a band moving forward. Keep playing music. Figure out what you derive joy from in playing music, because really it's not about whether or not you play the right notes in the right order or you impress other people. If you play mandolin, I really, I hope that the instrument brings you joy and you find out how to use it to better your life, whether that's writing songs that other people can relate to, whether that's playing songs that you know from your life that mean a lot to you, whether that's playing super complicated virtuoso soloist stuff, or backing up a band, just playing a steady chop. Figure out what really brings meaning to your life with the instrument and chase after that, and it might change.
If you knew there was nothing I could offer you, would you treat me kind? Would you treat me kind? If you knew that my treasures are so very few, would you treat me kind? Would you treat me kind if I fell upon your doorstep with empty pockets and blisters on my feet? Would you take me in? Would you ease my mind? Would you treat me kind?